Hey, so I want to share a couple of the nuggets that I've learned in my nearly 20 years of entrepreneur experience. All right, first off, let me tell you that I was not a very good entrepreneur. I was a horrible team builder in the past. And in fact, that's something that I'm still working on. In my opinion, I struggle with it. I do have two businesses that have fairly decent sized teams on them, but at the end of the day, I still think it's a skill that I can improve on every single day. But here are a couple things that I have learned that you can take right now, implement them into your business, and you should be able to see growth right away. So the first is going to be lead by example. Look, guys, this sounds so cliche, but it's completely true. How are you going to talk to your team and tell them it's so important to work a full day and and go through it, but then they see you leaving at noon every day, or they see you coming in late, or you're missing meetings altogether, or you're enforcing a dress code, but you're showing up like, but guys, I wore this to my daily huddle this morning, right? But that is in line with the dress code that we have here for our remote people. Most of them still dress up on top of that, but really as long as you have a shirt on and your hair looks okay, you look like you just didn't get out of bed, I'm cool with it, okay? So first is lead by example. The second thing, and this is something that took me a really long time to master, and that is encouraging feedback. All right, so as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, sometimes you're flying all around and your energy is really high. I know that was the case with me, where there was a period of time where my team was afraid to come to me because they thought I was going to yell at them. All right, at the end of the day, that is not an environment that is going to foster great culture and great team growth. So being able to take that feedback, process it, and respond in kind if necessary is a great way to encourage growth of culture and the business. So make sure that you have an open line of communication and that they know it's okay to bring feedback, whether it's positive or negative, to you without fear of retaliation. So the third little nugget I can share is to never stop having regular meetings. It's really easy to take your foot off the gas, especially when the company's running without you, essentially, where it's still very important to keep that regular cadence with the team. Remember, most people are not going to care about your business as much as you do. They're not going to work as hard as you do. So they may be paying attention, they may be working, they may be really grinding it out and running smooth. But the minute you take your eye off the prize is when a lot of times people will just take a step back. And so if you have your regular cadence meetings, it doesn't have to be every day, maybe weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, whatever how you have it set up, make sure those meetings are still in place. That way you can get that feedback loop, continue to monitor KPIs and make sure that the train's going in the right direction. And number four, don't micromanage. Make sure you trust them. You hired these people for a reason. Okay, you liked them in the interview process. They seem qualified. They came on, let them do their jobs. Now, does that mean just let them do whatever they want whenever? Absolutely not. That's what key performance indicators, or KPIs, or standard operating procedures, SOPs, come into play. You want to make sure that they are going to know your expectations and what they need to do to hit them. So monitor them, but don't micromanage, okay? Everybody wants feedback. Everybody likes to know that they're doing a great job, and everybody needs a clear path to get to where their vision is. So having those things in place and not micromanaging, back off a little bit and watch your team grow. Building a team is like building muscle, okay? It takes practice. It takes reps. It's going to take over and over again. You're going to fail and then you're going to succeed. And you're going to fail and you're going to succeed. But it's important that you keep it going because you will build incrementally. And then having the framework to build a solid team is how you're able to scale your business from here to here very rapidly, guys. We all know it. We can't do all the work ourselves. In order to get to where we need to be able to build a very strong team. And those are some things that I have learned the hard way personally over the last 20 years.